Hello and welcome to The Long Play, where we listen to some of the world's greatest albums. It's a little bit like a book club, but there are no books. Hello, Paul.
Hey, Tom. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Very good. Very excited to be launching this month's album.
Season 3, month 3.
Month 3.
3? Maybe we'll just call it 3.
Okay.
And what are we listening to?
We're going to be listening to Songs in the Key of Life by Stevie Wonder.
It's figuratively and quite literally a biggie.
It is a biggie. So this was released as a double album with also, at the time of release, a 4-track bonus flexi disc. So
what is a flexi disc?
Well, imagine
like a floppy disk.
Not really, but yeah, just like literally flexible vinyl. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You used to get them in the olden days, Tom. You used to get them like taped to the front of your comics and things like that, or on the side of a box of cereal.
Right.
Yeah.
And what were they
and
like?
They'd play like vinyl, but
big ones or small ones?
Generally 7-inch. Generally.
Okay.
I can't remember seeing a 12-inch version.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So it's an hour and 45's worth of music. There's a lot to dive into.
There is a lot. We've talked about how we're going to kind of digest this, and we're not quite sure, but my working theory at the moment is that we'll choose a number of songs to really sort of deep dive into, which maybe we'll spend a bit more time talking about than, we'll do the album as a whole, and then maybe if we don't talk to each other about which ones we're going to choose, then actually, maybe there'll be some cross-pollination, which would be fun, but we can tell each other about our thoughts about individual ones, which would be cool.
And so this was an album, again, chosen through the poll by
Thank you,
listeners. Pollers, is that what you're saying?
Pollers.
Fair enough.
Voters.
Yeah.
One of them.
Yeah, exactly. Over 50% of you.
I know what a poll is, but what's it short for?
What, poll?
Yeah.
That's the word.
That's the long.
That's the whole word, yeah. Short and long.
Right. I definitely thought it was short for something.
No.
Right.
Pretty sure it's not.
Because it's quite short.
Yeah. I mean...
Hey, every day's a school day, and that's what we're here for. So we're going to be listening to Songs in the Key of Life, and I, for one, I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. We're
going back in time from where we've been.
We are. We're going back to 1976. So this is actually Stevie Wonder's 18th studio album. He was 26 at the time. I mean, obviously he'd been a child star,
That's insane.
But that is madness, isn't it?
Hang on, 26. Let's say that when did he release his first album?
Now you're asking.
I mean, let's say he probably didn't release one before he was 15.
He was signed to Motown at the age of 11.
Heck.
As little Stevie Wonder. So I don't know when his first album came out, but
all right, I mean,
60s.
let's say, I mean, that's still, that output, especially when this album's an hour and 45 minutes long.
Exactly.
He's not skimping.
Yeah. But this is definitely seen as his magnus opus. That's not the right word.
Every single album Billboard chart, all-time chart anywhere, I mean, this is always in and around the top 10.
Yeah, so the Rolling Stone top 500 albums of all time, this is number 4. Apple Music have just released their top 100 albums of all time. This is number 6. So it is absolutely right up there.
And very apt that we should be tucking in.
Yes.
So the big hitters that I know on this album, obviously Sir Duke.
Yeah.
Isn't She Lovely, which is the thing that kicks us off on side B. What else do you know about Stevie Wonder? What's your knowledge? I mean, lots of clavinet, piano playing, that sort of the auto wah sound is very synonymous with Stevie Wonder, and I'm sure we'll hear lots of that. And for me, one thing, I mean, you talked in episode 1 about how you were sick of a harmonica solo. I mean, buckle up. There's going to be a few.
Yeah.
But very different. Very different playing. I mean, this is a chromatic. I think he plays chromatic harmonica. Maybe he plays loads of others, but the ones that I've seen him, you'll see he's got like a little switch on the side, which allows you to do the half steps. I think I'll have to double check the sort of actual how they're constructed. But yeah, they're quite things. They're big harmonica.
Yeah.
Not like you sort of buckle into one of those little headpieces that you would quite typically see journeyman singer-songwriters from the 60s, a la Bob Dylan, have around their necks. This is something which really needs to be held and played. And I mean, he was a master.
Yeah, and I think everybody feels like they know Stevie Wonder. He had so many hits, and he's had so many hits, and he's such a part of the kind of cultural landscape.
Yeah.
But I've never listened to an album.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever listened to an album, actually, and I've certainly not listened to one in depth and all the way through, and that's what we're planning to do.
Yeah, I think I definitely, of all the artists that we've, dipped, I mean, we can only really say we've dipped our toes into so far. Stevie Wonder is the most covered ground.
Yeah.
I feel like I know a lot of his songs.
Yeah.
But yes, an album. Well, like this one, I mean, how many tracks are on this album? 21?
Yeah.
I know 2.
Yeah.
10%.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm very excited to get started, Paul.
Yeah. I love this quote from Elton John, actually.
Go on, give it to us.
Yeah. So Elton John said, "Let me put it this way. Wherever I go in the world, I always take a copy of Songs in the Key of Life. For me, it's the best album ever made. And I'm always left in awe after I listen to it." I
mean, right, I'll stop you there, Elton, because I take a copy of it everywhere as well. It's called Spotify. It's on my phone. But it's a good quote.
Praise indeed.
I mean, if Elton John said that about my music, I'd probably be pretty happy.
Yeah, I'm sure you would.
But yes, so we're going to get stuck in. So this month, we'll be sharing our thoughts over our social media platforms. You can come and join us on Instagram and we'll be talking. We might try a little thing this month. We're going to try and find the best place that we're listening to the album.
Yeah.
Okay? We're going to try and find try and get a photo of us listening to the album somewhere really great. Could be in a wood, could be in a city, could be...
I'm hoping for a roller coaster.
Hey! Paul said it. Let's see if he can make it happen. So come and join us. We'd love to hear your thoughts. If you've joined us for the previous 2, or if you're just joining now, we've got 2 episodes. One where we listen to Blood on the Tracks by Bob Dylan and Erykah Badu's Baduism. The fun doesn't stop there. You can go back and you can listen to those episodes and you can listen along and enjoy your time with us. We'd love to have you. You can also sign up to our mailing list in the middle of the month, around the 15th. You'll get the mid-month missives, as Paul has dubbed them, with a good selection of outside reading around the album that we're listening to that month.
Correct, Tom. You can find all the links in the show notes, but also on our website, thelongplay.uk. Our social media, our Instagram is at the Long Play Pod. So come and join us. We have a WhatsApp group and we'll be doing a listening party where we all listen along to the album together.
Yes. And if you wanted to leave us a review, we'd be very thankful. It does a wonderful job of helping the algorithms that are forever working against us to help us be seen and make our community a little wider. So have a lovely time this month. We'll be with you emotionally. And if you want to find us, come and find us. We'd be happy to talk. We've got a Discord server, which we didn't mention.
We have, and that's where we'll be hosting the listening party. In the show notes.
And come and join us. But yes, just remember, sit back,
slow down,
press play.